All right, we should be live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Reality Scoot Gamers lunch stream here on the RC channel with your boy Ranger J 1999. Welcome you in to another fun-filled thirsty Thursday yarrrr with your Admiral Commodore Redbeard Ranger of the Seventh Fleet of the Seven Seas on the SMS Rangers rank. Yarrrr, me mateys. Give me a second. I'm just making sure all the chats are up and properly functioning. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday as we move closer to the weekend. Had a fun stream as always with the lovely Des Jingle Snarf last night. And we got quite a few streams for you today. Give me a second to get YouTube up and going, and then we will discuss. Hold on. I am pinning something important. Give me a second. All right, skewers. So, usually Thirsty Thursday is kind of a thing where we hang out. I do JC or something, and maybe do some shoeys or grogs or whatever, and that's fine. But today we got a kind of an important Thirsty Thursday. Now, real quick, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, give your greeting. I like to shout out everybody, all that stuff, right? All the same stuff that goes on. No different. We're going to be doing stuff, and mainly just me sending some stuff in Galactic Challenges, and we're going to try to see if we can get these blasted new Datacrons up and running. So we'll do that here in a few minutes, and I've got mod depression to do as usual. But for a long time we've been helping not just the American Cancer Society, which we've raised over $100,000 for, but we've done other charities, and I've done other events and helped to raise money and stuff. And pretty much mostly of what I do, with what I raise and what I go to do, is to help others. It's not for me. Like the Shoey Fund, it's for for costing and stuff that I use for raise more money for charity and things of that nature. So it's not like that's what we do with all our stuff. Twitch goes for everything for MegaCon, so we can get stuff to auction off, and you guys know the deal. But whenever anybody has ever needed help outside of the ACS, we've always stepped up. I've done a lot of stuff for veterans and other things. Of course, the stuff we did for Mini and things. So when someone's in trouble, we step in. That's what we do. This is what makes this community the greatest community on the planet. It's because when someone's in trouble or needs help, you guys as a community are very kind and very giving and very helpful in that regard. Now, just real quick, I'm doing this stream. We'll do the stream for a little bit. And then I'll do some Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. And then I'm going to be on the Old Man Logan Cantina show podcast tonight on Twitch. So if you want to come join me, and I'll tag everybody on that while that's going on to come join us for that stream. It's a lot of fun if you've not been to one of those. And it's been a little bit since I've been on one, but it's always a great fun with those guys. And we've done it many times over the years. So they asked me to be on tonight, and of course I will be on tonight. Yes, good, yes. And I'm getting okay. So that being said, I want to share Old Man Logan, who's part of the Old Man, the Cantina, 3-man Cantina, the Three Scoundrel Cantina show. Let me find it here. I had it and then I lost it. Where did it go? So yeah, and Old Man Logan, great guy, and ask for my assistance. You'll see that there's a link to a GoFundMe, and I'm going to read what Old Man Logan wrote this morning, and I'll probably read it again and give you guys the gist of what's going on. So he's asking for help. A friend of his is having problems, and he's asked for help, and so let me just read what Old Man Logan wrote here, because I think it's on point. So this is from the Three Scoundrels in a Cantina Discord. It's in the general, and it says, I try my best not to get personal on this platform. I prefer to keep it in character, and I have developed as the cranky old guy that takes no shit from anyone. That's true, he does act like that. But you can take shit from me. That being said, I want to ask a favor of you all. Two very close friends of mine have recently in the past month have suffered unimaginable tragedies. And yes, I meant that as a plural. I work as a case manager for a nonprofit organization that finds affordable housing for veterans who have become homeless. As a veteran, I take that work very seriously. The people I work with are mostly veterans like me. During my time there, I have befriended many people, none of them more than my friend Michelle. Michelle and my wife have become very good friends, and I have become friends with her boyfriend of 17 years, Tom. I won't go into details because frankly it's really hard for me. Michelle's son had a house fire with her grandson and they lost everything. 2 weeks later, Michelle's father, a Vietnam veteran, unexpectedly passed away. My wife and I went to the funeral, and I could tell this loss had hit her hard. She loved her father. Then, and I'm still trying to process this, 3 days ago, Michelle's boyfriend Tom had a severe heart attack that killed Tom while doing lawn work. Michelle tried her best to perform CPR on him, but he was gone. He was my friend and a man I have been drunk as lords with by the bonfire at his home. I was friends with the family. Michelle shunned the young man who finished my basement for the man cave. We would do double dates watching live music. Now Michelle faces an uncertain future. I'm asking for anyone in the community to please donate to a GoFundMe link I'm going to provide. Spread this link around, get it noticed. I would be incredibly grateful. I will be making an announcement about this on the pod tonight. Thank you to all who have read this. I appreciate all of you. That's incredible. You know, they say bad things or things happen in 3, but you don't want them happening bad things. So first, her son and her grandson house burns down. So they pretty much are destitute because of it until they get back on their feet. Then her father, a couple weeks later, passes away. Then her love of her life, the man she's been with for 17 years, has a sudden heart attack and is gone. So that's as rough as it gets, skewers. That's as rough as it gets. Hey, Grand BKL, subscribe with Prime. Thank you.
But I do not
5 months. Wow, thank you. Yes, he does walk away. He walks away. I'll let this finish and then I'll continue
Have
on.
you removed your helmet since?
No, he didn't take off his helmet.
No, I have not.
And I even,
Then you may join
he even
us
saw the
further.
mythical Mythosaur.
Live as your
Get over it,
ancestors
Armor.
once did. You may leave anytime you wish.
Thank you, Armor. So yeah, it is going well. We're trying to help somebody out. A friend of Old Man Logan who's suffering. You can see I put in the pinned message the GoFundMe. If you got a few bucks to spare, as I just said, this poor lady. I am loving the Executor. Yes, it's a very fine ship. Hello, Lord Megatron and the Decepticons. Good to see you, my friend. If you got a few bucks to spend, hell, you can make me do shoeies. I mean, hell, I'll drink for net. If you want to go to the GoFundMe, throw a few bucks in there. Let me know if you do so I can shout you out. I don't have it active, so I have to go and check. But if you can donate a few bucks, please go to the GoFundMe, help this poor lady out, just in her time of need. And help Old Man Logan. This is one of his best friends, somebody he's close with. He's trying to help out, and that's incredible. That story, I mean, you can't make that shit up, folks. I mean, first her son's house burns down, then her father passes away, then the love of her life has a heart attack. I mean, good God, back to back things. So if you got a few bucks to spare, please go to the GoFundMe there. It goes into more detail on there. About like the specifics and stuff if you go to the actual GoFundMe thing. So yeah, if you got a few bucks to spare today, guys, please do that. It's what we do in this community. Hey Kods, what's going on? Kozlachek, what's going on? Says, hey Ranger, hey buddy. And we'll do stuff in game, but I you know me, guys, I've been doing this for 10 years. I've been doing a lot of stuff for charity or people that need it. You know, everything I do evolves around that, raising funds and doing things and helping people out as best I can with whatever we can do to help someone out in need. So if you can, so yeah. Do you know who will be needed for a new raid? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we've got a pretty good idea about it so far. So, so yeah, hit the GoFundMe. If you do, just let me know so I can say thank you in the chat. But yeah, and I'm going to keep pimping this for a while. We'll be pimping it tonight and things of that nature. So yeah. So for characters that we know that have been put out already, we know it's going to be the new Bad Batch. So if we go to the Beard Beach, the Mercenaries, Fugitive, Mercenary, Scarred, and all that stuff, they're going to be part of it along with Bitch. We also know that the new 4 clone troopers, including Apo, CX2, the other 2 that are coming in, along with a revised Grand Moff Tarkanatis is going to be on there. So yeah, those will be in there, and then the Vanguard, but we don't have a lot on the Vanguard yet. The only one person we know is Jakasa new, and we know that there's 2 new Vanguards coming in, plus a legendary Jedi Master Mace Windu. So those are the ones we know for sure. There'll be some other teams that'll be from older teams, characters, probably Jedi along those lines. Cause so yeah, Jedi Vanguard, clones, Bad Batch are the main things that we're looking at the raid for right now. New Tarkin to run the clones. You're not gonna be able to use Lord Schmader with the new clones in the upcoming thing. So yeah. Well, thank you, Grand BKL. He says, you're an amazing person in the community. I just want to say that I love the things you do to help people and the charities you do. Yeah, everything I do. I mean, like every shoey, I mean, you know, every shoey, every fernet, anytime I'm saying do something, you know, it's not for me. You know, like the stuff we get for Twitch it goes like toward the charity stuff. It doesn't go to me, it goes to the charity stuff. We use that for MegaCon. Anything I get for shoeies. I mean, besides what I put in game that you guys tell me to put in game, the rest goes toward, you know, like painting, costumes. I mean, some stuff will go to like, you know, upgrading software or computers and stuff, but I always let you guys know that at a time. But it's not, I mean, I ain't living in luxury. But yeah, that's what it all goes towards. Stuff for streaming, stuff for raising money, helping people out, stuff. And you know, we do our normal charity stuff, veteran stuff, things of that nature. But, you know, something comes along like this and it happens, you know, not the first time we've had somebody in need. This is what we do. So if you have a few bucks, again, go donate to the GoFundMe. I'm going to be pimping it for the next hour and a half or so, 2 hours while we're doing this. If you got $5, $10, you know, sometimes people are going through a rough patch. That lady is going through a rough patch. That's extraordinary. I mean, all 3 of those things happening at one time, and it's something personal for Old Man Logan because that's a friend of his, and you know, so yeah, so we can raise a few bucks and help out this lady and her family. That would be most appreciated. Good morning, Papa Chill. I'm sad I got to miss your stream yesterday working. That's right, you can go back and watch on YouTube. It's totally fine. For anybody doing the Balin events, you can watch my Balin video. It's pretty straightforward. The Balin event's it's straightforward. But if you need any tips, modding, things of that nature, go for it. The Balin event is out right now. So yeah. There are packs out there right now. There is this pack here where you get the shards for these guys. It's for 50, almost $50. So let's just say 50. You can get the chase. Not so much what I would invest in. I'll tell you what, this investment, you only get one, but this 7,500 crystal one is pretty extraordinary. Didn't we just look at your stuff, Poppy Chilla? What do you mean you need a Ross review? Ross review about what? Usually do these on Thursday, but you're in Patreon. I'll look at it. Just look. Okay, what do you want me to look at, Poppy Chula? Let's narrow this down a little bit, man. Help me out here. What are we looking at here? All right, we have the BAM Sauna team. We have the Executor team. Okay. Oh, Valen Skull. Very nice. Very nice. Look at this beefy guy right here. Very, very good. Yes, good. Yes. Balin Skull. There we go. That's what he wanted to show off. Yes, his new Balin Skull. Congratulations, Poppy Chulo. Very good. Yes. We'll bring up all of his mercenaries and show them off. There's Balin, and then Merrick, and then Shin Hati. Congratulations. That's right. Day 1 rug line. Hey, we planned for that. I told you. Plan for that. Get Balin. Get that relic 9 on him. You will not be disappointed. Not disappointed at all. Yes, good. Ah. Very nice. Very nice. So nice. That's very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. We do have some mod depression to do, and then I'm going to get some more mats. Let's see if we can get these new data grinds squared away. Yep, Grand Inquisitor, and just keep on target there, Papa Chulo. It's coming together beautifully. Beautifully. Just fantastic. Just fantastic. All right, let me check mods and mod depression here. Let me see. All right, we have some health mods. Okay, this one's pretty trash, and it can go away. Hey, Weddle 73. Yeah, the stats are good. I looked at them. Papa Chulo, I would have said something. You're right on point, my friend. Looks really good. You know me, I would have said something. I would have said, "You son of a bitch, what you doing over there?" This is health and secondary mod. Let's see what happens. Okay. It had piqued my curiosity, and then it didn't hit any speed. I'm not gonna waste more. Not even remotely interested. Crit damage. Let's do that. All right. If it hits double digit. If it doesn't hit double digit after blue, no. Do it another. I'm out of slicing material. Really? No, I'm not out of slicing materials. Nope. Bye-bye. What else? 73. What's going on? It says, happy Thursday, fellow Swgoh beta testers. Yes, indeed. Over on YouTube, Darkson says, yay, the Nightfall Ever battle is back in less than 2 hours. I can't wait to not be able to do it. So, again, it is completely mind-bending what they're trying to accomplish with that. But, you know, CG can take the far on this. I'm happy that for those that can get it, the early first 2 stages to get the extra shards, great. For us that actually took the character to like 7 stars and all this stuff, to have to sit there and just look at that crap that we can't do, it's beyond frustrating. I mean, just getting through tier 3 was a slog. And I'm going in there with Relic 9 tunes and or Appa with, you saw my modding on him, extraordinarily good modding, so yeah. Okay, the early stage stuff is great, but I mean, it just pisses me off, Owie. I mean, wouldn't you be pissed off? You made the investment, you did all this stuff, you get this event, and it says, hey, early stages, and then there's other stage, you can get all this other loot. Oh, you can't get that loot. It's a cock tease, and I can't stand that shit. Owie, quit focusing on the fucking just the shards, man. It's really driving me crazy. Yes, it's a good thing, but this other stuff is horseshit. I'm not sorry I'm upset. I should be upset. I'm pissed off. Fucking horseshit, man. It is unbelievably awful. Just because the good thing's good doesn't mean the other stuff that's bad isn't really, really bad. Really bad. It's really mind-numbing. Oh, it just infuriates me, man, to no extent that I have to do that event and struggle with the goddamn tier 3 of all things. Okay, I got a few shards, but I got all that shit sitting there in front of me, and I can't do a goddamn thing to it because of what they did. So yeah, I am right to be angry. Absolute garbage. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, the shards are nice for those that can get it, you know, because you get past tier 1, the tier 2 is no easy thing for some folks. You know, this event is just trash. It's nice that they're giving shards away, but the other stuff just sitting there that I can't get my hands on, even though I made the investment, really drives me up the goddamn wall. Just don't put it out. And I think we agreed on this, Owie. Like, if they just put into the first 3 tiers, I would just be like, cool. We'll get the other tiers when we get the other character. But the fact that just sitting there staring me in the face and just slap me in the face, it infuriates me, man. It really does. God, it really infuriates me. If you guys said I wasn't covered, there's a GoFundMe going right now. We're trying to help out a friend. If you need to read the story, it's in there on the GoFundMe. This is a friend of Old Man Logan's. We're trying to help them out. So if you can, please go to the GoFundMe. If you got a few bucks you can spare, please help out this lady, friend of Old Man Logan, and stuff if you would like to. Yeah, we're gonna put the word out there for this GoFundMe. I was asked, you know me, somebody needs help, I'm gonna step up. Darson, even the first 2 tiers are a joke, and people pay money and Relic 90 character and can't even complete the event. It's not right for them. People who pay should have an advantage to get the goodies. It'd be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. Owie's point about the shards is absolutely on point. I think it's fantastic, you know, and it is a good thing. But it's a good thing that's mixed in with this terribly awful poo-poo diarrhea thing, and it's like, yeah. I mean, for all you that do not have the character at 7 stars and can get the first 2 tiers of the event and get the extra shards, great. I don't get me wrong, I'm happy for them, but you know, understand that I am. Yeah, I'm happy about that, Owie. I have no problem with that. I just wish CG had not done what they had done with the event. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they didn't do some good there. It's just they did a lot of bad there too. You know? All they need to do is make it doable for the amount of clones and lock it later and beat it. Yeah, same thing we said, Big Ninja. Dark Sign Rangers 100% right. The event was difficult for people who didn't well to even get the shards, and also those who spent to complete the event. This is the most failed by CG. It took you 4 hours to get the first 2 tiers done. Yeah. Yarrrr, Robbie, yarrrr. Yeah, again, the shards are fine, but I mean, you know, shards at this point for Apple are nothing but shard share currency for me. I can't, you know, for the investment I made, thinking I would get some of it back, you know, from the upper tiers on this event, Howie. You know, I didn't put this out there. CG created this event. They put it out there, you know, and saying, hey, get this stuff. You know, now I do get the benefits. I was planning on this anyway, regardless of this error, because, you know, whether this had been here or not, I was going to take the characters Relic 9 anyway because of the raid and, you know, the upcoming things happening and things. So, yeah, but god damn. Well, I hope so. I didn't get that the first time. Oh, the Balin event's here for 7 days. I forgot about that. Yeah, if you guys need help with the Balin event, I do have a guide out there and show the modding and stuff. But yeah, yeah, this thing's coming back here. Oh, goody. Hopefully this one is not as... Oh. No, where's the Night Air event? I'm sorry, I was looking at the Apple event. Where is it? There it is. Execute. Oh, it is. Oh, look at the rewards. Okay. Let me go here. I go here to this Order 66 stuff. Yeah, I was able to beat it too, Evo, but I mean, it took me an extraordinarily long time of just putting on auto and getting the right RNG. I mean, it was horrible. We sat here forever trying to beat that tier 3. And I just curious to see what was it higher tiers, because I had access to it. I went and did the tier 6 and the tier, you know, the upper tier battles. Oh my god. They were rough, man. They were really rough. And the Vader they give you, no ultimate, it's just horrible. Oh, so bad. So even if we do get the characters, I'm a little worried, but not having Vader that can get the ultimate kind of sucks. Especially if they're going to have those characters tuned the way they are. But we'll see. We'll see if having some extra tunes in there helps. But in tier 6, no ultimate on Vader. He is I think he's Relic 9, but oh god. Yeah, I agree with that, Darcyan. Big Ninja. I beat tier 3 after 5 hours and only needed DK to jump on about, but sometimes run and never hit Vader. Yeah, it's kind of where you kind of go. And the Jocasta new fight is just if you can get her before she does her thing. Because if she gets to her gun, you're done. Because she's going to throw it, you're going to take 400 or 500k damage, and it's awful. I was going to look at the roars. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we'll get some shards of CX2, allegedly. Now watch me do this one, and it just be more Apple shards for me. Oh my god, I can just see it now. I just get Apple shards. God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. I can see that happening. Oh Christ. That would not be good. Well, I like that they do have some shards in there, and then people can get an early jump on the if they get them right, because God knows the Illuminati is going to mess with me, and I'm going to get the Apo shards, which I don't need. So yeah, unfortunate. You know it's going to happen, skewers. No, our Jocasta will not be the same Jocasta that there's in that fight. Holy moly, that Jocasta is a feisty old broad that kicks your ass. Holy moly, she is unbelievable. It's hard, skewers. Here's the question. If after all the clones are released and people taking the local maps came to later tiers and things to address this, they're going to have to. I mean, yeah. Jocasta in that fight in the new thing, they're Ray Rock, because holy shit, when she gets her gun out, you... oh no. Yeah, I mean, you can, yeah, but, you know, the frustration comes from the other part of it, not the early. Well, the early tiers being as difficult as they were for, especially even tier 2 for me. I was like, good lord, what a fight. We got through it, but then I got to tier 3 and I was like, holy god. Tier 2 started getting me really sweaty when I was like, uh-oh. She's vicious, all right, LBC Rob. She knocked the shit out of you. Yeah, I'd like CG to continue doing this, but again, let's just be smart about it, CG. If you're not gonna, I mean, if it's very unrealistic to get the other stuff, just don't include it. Because all you're doing is just pissing people off that made the investment because they feel like they've been swindled. You know? Yeah, Hood Granny is not playing, man. That lady packs a punch, man. Because even if she doesn't get her, you know, where she throws the gun, before then she can just start laser tagging you, and you just get, man, she snipes the crap out of you. She's vicious, man. He is vicious. Holy moly. 4 speed. Let's see if it gets any more speed. There's no, no, that's flat stats. There's no health. I'm not even bothering. I mean, that hit health. That's great, but it didn't hit any speed, so we'll sell that. I gotta sell 2 more mods so I can get the new ones. Good to have you guys here on a Thirsty Thursday. Hope you guys are having fun. Sorry, I got this new Nightfall thing has got me irritated. I apologize, but oh my god, it just, oh, it irks me so much, man. Opening a wound there. Oh. I'm getting. Oh, we have operations to do today, skewers. That's right. And I have not yet got the hotbot message, I believe, to see what I have to give up today. But I will, and when we do, we'll make it happen. Yeah, get your questions in, all that stuff. So yeah. LBC Rob says, "Oh yeah, in case I was warning, the second relic session will get you to level 15 on the AF if you're already at level 5." Okay. How much is the second level? Well, if anybody wants to donate to the Shoey Fund, I'll drink a Shoey and then I'll get that pack. How much is it? I got the first one. It's $4.74. So one Shoey will cover that. If anybody wants me to pick that up and do it, and then we'll do that, yes. Hey, Aragon, son of Erathon Bronson says hello there. Hello there. All right, I got still 2 mods, so I can do these next 2 mods. Got it. I recently had a sensory overload after buying the hyperdrive. So much to do with the very little credits. It's a great bundle. That bundle, the Lightspeed bundles, they're so good. I mean, and again, to CG's credit, I'm a big fan of those stuff. I'm even a big fan of this 7500. Now it's one of the 4 characters, but regardless, those are really fantastic characters. That's an extraordinary deal. 145 shards for 7,500 crystals for one of those 4 really awesome characters towards Balin. That's extraordinary. I saw that pack and I thought I was looking at it wrong. First, I thought it was just for Balin. I was like, what? Are you just giving him before we do the event? What the hell is he doing? And then I looked in there like, oh, that's what you're doing. But outside of the Conquest stuff, please go to the GoFundMe, guys. We're trying to help out a friend of Old Man Logan who needs some help. You know me, I'm all about helping others. So if you can, go to the GoFundMe. If you got a few bucks to spare, do that. So, yeah. What was I doing? Oh, I got to do, we got to make room for 2 more moods because I can't get them. All right, let's do health sets because that's the easiest one for me to get rid of. Sort by speed and just get the lowest speed. What are you? That's actually not a bad mod. That's sort of primary, we'll keep that. But health. Doesn't have it, but I don't have a lot of time. Let's flat health. Let's get rid of this one. I have plenty of diamonds. Sell that. Okay, next one. Yeah, we get rid of this one too. That should give us the space to get the Smuggler's Run stuff. I think it's if I'm not mistaken on that, it's like the it's like the one we get when we're doing the Marquis stuff, Owie. So, and it's one of the 4 characters again. It's like you're getting another run of these characters, so that's the gambling one. So yeah. Yeah, it's RG before 4, and the Balin one, this 145 for sure. I wouldn't do the 12,990 unless you were really close. You disagree with the pack? You cannot get Balin with it, and requirements are farmable. Yeah, they are, but I mean, that's an extraordinary deal, Jesus. I mean, it's 145 shards. That is 2 stars like that. That's level 5 and 6 knocked out like that. Or if you're at level 5 already, it gets you right next to 7 stars on one of those characters if you're there. It's dependent, right? The value will be different for everybody else, but I mean, 145 shards on one of those 4 characters for 7,500 crystals. Yeah, you can't get Balin. You need all of them, but I mean, if you've been working on Balin or some of these characters, or you're starting to, and then you're... Now, if you've got 3 of the 4 characters, Jesus, I wouldn't get the pack, right? Because then you got a 1 in 4 chance of only hitting it, and if it's not the right character, it doesn't really do you any good. Like, it doesn't do me, it wouldn't do me any good. Right, so again, it's subjective, but I think for people that are maybe interested in doing Balin or getting, I mean, let's say you get the Great Mothers or Morgan, you finish that off, and you can go finish off just the Great Mother team alone. I think it's worth it. Hello, Wolfman. Now, this 12,991, I don't like it. This is Horde. Don't get that, guys. That is straight gambling. But the 7,500 guaranteed, anytime you see guaranteed for me, I'm like, pretty good. But again, you have to be smart about it, skewers. If you've got some of the characters done, then you probably don't want this one because then you are gambling on that. But this 12,990, no, I wouldn't do it. Not at all. You want to show off your Balin mods? I can do that too. We looked at Papi Chulos earlier. That was pretty nice. If I can copy your... You know what? Do this. For some reason, Twitch has been really stupid with the popping today. It's a nice when you get one of those characters done, isn't it? Yes, yes, I get it. Yes, yes, good, good. Hey, Aragorn says, I wrapped up Balin this morning. Happy to have no current project available. Very nice. Very, very good. Yes, it's nice, right? It's a lot of work, a lot of time and effort and farming and things of that nature. So it is nice when you can get that done. It is very, very nice. So nice. Very congratulations. All right, let's look at Wolfman. He's only relic 5. Yeah, solid. Good protection. Good speed. And it's not even fully upgraded on the mods. He's only relic 5. I like it, Balin. This Balin looks pretty good, Aragorn. There's 2 ways you can do it. You can do it the way I do it with more, like I went defense and health sets, and as long as you have him around 300, 310 speed, and he's beefy. I mean, you can have him faster if you want, but having him beefy is the main thing because he's going to be taking a lot of damage. So you definitely want him a beefy boy. Of course, signal data. I mean, God. It is what it is, Null. I mean, it's 3 months pretty much on the dot since he last came out. He came out earlier than we thought last time, and he's right around the 90-day mark, roughly. So, yeah, and he's here for a week, so I congratulate everybody getting. If you need help, just look at my guide or other good guides out there that you can get. Congratulations. Very nice. He's a 9 for me. Josh says on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is Balin in the game? He's a 9. He's not like Galactic Legend 10 for me, like, you know, say, but him and Bo are 9s in my opinion because they're so versatile. The only reason they're not 10 is unless they have the right datacron, they're not very good on defense. They can be overcome by a lot of things, right? But on offense, sweet mother of God, they are so goddamn good. I mean, Balin is extraordinary. Bo is extraordinary. Both those 2 characters. Oh, God, they're really good, man. Tatsunix, the Court Jester, Swgoh, what's going on? Hey, says, sup, Ranger, how goes it? It's going, man. How's it going with you? Ericon says, after Apple and now Balin, my stockpile is gone. That happens, yeah. I'm Batman's join us, because I am the aggro. And who I am is sad. But the Chinese food in my gut, you to say, makes me who I am. Happy up, everybody. Well, say hi to Task. Make sure you're following our good friend Task. JC Master. I am not the GC Master, although I am in mid-tier Kyber 1. He is top 10 Kyber 1. There's a big difference. Tasnik cares more about GC than I do. I'm just happy to be, you know, mid-level Kyber 1. I'm like, all right, I'll handle that. I have been in the top 100, top 200. And I can say I don't like it. So I'll let the masterminds like Tassinix, Court Jester, Swgoh go fuck around with that stuff. Yeah, but you know, or people will use a GL against it, Owie, you know, which isn't bad, but I just think with the right cron for sure, he can be really, but I think when we had him on defense, everybody one-shot his ass every time, you know, just looking at the data that I had. And then what else 3 looked at it. And I just think he's so good. Because of who he can take on and GLs and stuff, like, you know, Ahsoka and stuff. And he's just one of those teams that's like, you can punch up, buddy. And I like that about you. Yes, you love you some tasks, LBC Rob. We're over on Twitch too there, LBC Rob. You can say hi to Tass there. Check your Balin mods. I sure can, Eva. You said you went all health. That's totally fine. As long as he's got a lot of protection on him and good speed. I mean, outside of that, skewers, I'm more than glad to show off your wonderful new Balins that you guys have all acquired. I know Noel's been pushing me. He's like, you know, if you just try a little harder, like, no, I just went 7 and 2, man. You know, I'm gonna get squished and have to. God. He's part of them shifty rebels. All right, where's that Balin? Ah, Relic 9, Evo, very nice. Oh, you went interesting. You went health instead of protection. Good speed on him. He's a beefy boy. What did I... Wait, let me make sure I got my facts right here. Let me go look at something, Evo. What do I got my goddamn Balin? What did I put on him? Okay, defense set and a health set. So, yeah, I went the other way. I've got 200 and something thousand protection and 100,000 health on him. And he works very well. That boy can take some damage, let me tell you something. But yeah, he's beefy, Evo. I have no problem with that. We've seen some different ways to do Balin. But as long as he's beefy, I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay. Yarrrr, get thirsty Thursday. All right, but outside of one Shoey today, guys, just if anybody wants me to get the Conquest of Session bundle, it's $5. I'll do that if you guys want me to. But outside of that, Old Man Logan's got a friend. They are in trouble. They need help. We do that here in this community. I've got the GoFundMe pinned on the top of the message there. Spread it, share it. You know, the thing that we do here in this community. If you can donate a few bucks, please do. The story is in there. I've already covered the story through Old Man's words, but there's more there. Yeah. Aragon said they don't have mods for him yet. They will be a work in progress. Sure, absolutely. Yeah, it's just a different, like, you have gear 1 through 11, and then you get to gear 12, right? That was the next tier of gear. And then you get into relics. Relics is just a way, it's like a new tier progression system. Josh, you'll get there, brother. Saitama, the One Punch Man, says, would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling rebels. Nah, that's right, say. Eh. Good to see you, Saitama. Good to see you. I didn't officially say hi to Null and Joshua Richards, of course. Glad to have you guys all here on a Thursday. You got Red Crate this morning? I could care less about Red Crate. Not even a thing. I mean, I'm going to finish Sector 5 just so I can get the impulse detectors, because I guess silly bugger not to. But like, I'm at the crate I already need. I'll get a better crate too. Like once I get this crate, I'm already what 291 or 305 out of 330. I mean, I said I could fart get her. That's not my goal. My goal is now if we do get that Conquest Session bundle, it's all going. We're going to do Sector 4 on the node, and we're going to get all those mats and take these data concepts. So if you want to do that, go clink. I'll do a Shoey. That's all we need today. I mainly want to focus on this fundraiser. Someone brought it up. I'm like, hey, someone was throwing me a Shoey. I'll do it. But outside of that, go to the GoFundMe and read the story. It's pretty incredible. I mean, you can't. It's incredible. Up and running. There we go. Alrighty. Loing Scoob. Yeah, I don't need Red Crate. It's not bad that I wouldn't want to get it. I could get it easily. It's just it's mats, and more mats, man. It's so many mats. These things are extraordinary. Yeah, I've got plenty of Datacrons, but I want more because I'm a greedy prostitute. You can see we've got plenty of these, so I'm okay on 3v3, but it'd be nice to have these other ones, skewers, and we're going to get these 4. We already have the Apple one, and then we'll take these, start working on these as well. So give us what? 23, 24, 25, 26. I mean, going in comfortably with 30-something Datacrons at the start of 3v3 with these big ones and all this stuff done with all these 8s and stuff, I think we'll be okay. That's not something silly, Evo. Obi-Wan, Padawan Obi-Wan's Omicron for TB is extraordinary. I mean, you can ask me or Tass. We both are big fans of it. It allows you to do a lot of the feats by just using a good, really awesome Team Queen Amidala. So, nope, I think it's fine. I am a big fan. I know Tass is too. It's a really good cron. We did it a while ago, and it just have made knocking out, like, you know, you're going to get in each sector one of those feats that you just go in there with Queen Amidala and just like this down, this up. You want this buff, you want that buff. He does all of it. You get all that. It's just a nice one. It's a very good team in Conquest, and two, you just knock out these feats. It's just I can't. I was a little hesitant. Viewers encouraged me. And by golly, Miss Molly, I did it. And I got to say, you guys were right. You were right. What is this message? Are they trying to sell me something here? Let me see what it says. All right, it's Sideshow. Last chance to order exclusive Asajj Ventress. I'd like to get an Asajj Ventress, but I don't have that kind of money. I'd bring you $400. I'd get it. I don't. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Site. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Clear this crap. Unclear it. Unclear it. All right. Sorry. Getting spam there. I was just clearing all that crap. Oh, I did get my hot bot information. All right. So in 15 minutes or so, well, less than that, we'll do our operations. I got a lot to do today. Holy God. Excuse me so much. Ew. What do you guys think about the Night Sisters? They're a very good team. I mean, both teams are really good. They can do a lot for you. Yes, Pal's Omicron does that. That is correct. Again, it's all those where we had all these other teams trying to do it. Yeah, the Night Sisters are really good. Yeah, Great Mothers are fantastic, and don't forget about the old Night Sisters. Ever since they introduced Marin into that team, it was really a solid team. But with the addition of Marin, yeah. So you're gonna run. You'll have like, and if you don't want to do an Imperial Trooper team, you can do the brothers on her team. But you know, if you don't, you can put the other ones on. They work with Talia, Acolyte, and Spirit for Great Mothers and Morgan Elspeth. But then you got, if you wanted to, you can put Night Trooper and Death Trooper on there if you don't want to form an Imperial Remnant team. But it's nice to have that flexibility, right? But Tals and Asajj, Marin, Daka, Zombie, still very good. So yeah, the Night Sisters are they're very good. But yeah, Great Mothers is a very solid team that can do a lot for you. They're very good. I give them high marks on the stroke ability scale. All right, remember guys, we're doing a GoFundMe today, so if you can, you got a few bucks to spare, let's go help somebody out that needs our help. This is from our friend Old Man Logan, who's asking for some help for a friend. So I'm just putting that out there. If you want to, just go there and of course. And then if someone wants me to do more than I'm going to do here for the Sector 4 stuff, then by all means, throw me a shoey. Outside of that, there you go. Oh, we got mod depression to finish. I am so sorry, skewers. I have to suffer the modding. Oh, that doesn't have any speed. Bye-bye. Hey, look, another gold mod. God, that breaks the heart. That has, look at those percentages. Oh, how could one of these been speed? That would have been a really nice mod to go for. Oh, oh God, another one. Okay, it was flat. All right, but still, oh. And of course that hit speed. Let's see if we can. It did not. Bye-bye. And your flat stats. Go look. Next one. It hit speed again. Just to make me waste mats. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, mod. Thank you. Alright. Illuminati's really giving it to me today, guys. Alright. We got nothing out of that. Okay. I didn't expect anything. Or just throwing it out there, Aragon, you can get the PAL Omicron. It's ridiculous how much that stuff covers. It's like, you need this, you need this, you need this, and you have the Omicron on Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's like, good Lord. We did get a refund on Datacrons or Omicrons yesterday, so I just went ahead for, since we had them and why not, we went ahead and did Afra. Got her other two. Made sense. Just to have it, you know, so. But it still gives us plenty for the Casa Nu, CX2, all that stuff coming up. So we have more than enough Omicrons to do that and still have stuff in the bank to get ready for that. Cy Thomas says, do you want some dust sticks? You don't want to sell me dust sticks. I want to sell you dust sticks. I want to go home and rethink your life. One thing at a time, Papa Chulo. Series really nice too, yes. We have Ufu stuff. Everything in its time and place. Alright. Yeah, it is a Thirsty Thursday, but we're trying to do this GoFundMe. Let's get the word out there. Help. Here, I'll make a post in RSG. I'm gonna copy Old Man's logo and put that in your Discord here once we get done with this. And just a reminder, I'll be doing some Baldur's Gate 3 with the lovely Alchie Dumpling, the goddess herself, tonight. And then I will be doing 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. I will be doing the Old Man, Three Scoundrels in a Cantina show. And that'll be a lot of fun. I always have fun with this guy. I haven't been on there in a little bit, but yes. Good, fine folks there. Fine people. Just fine. Excellent folks there. Just fine. Where am I getting tagged with now? What is going on with TB? Okay. Deployments. Deployments. Those are. So yeah, anything on your mind? Things like that? Yeah, I'll be on the Scoundrels tonight. Yeah. Love those guys. Done a lot of good stuff with them in the past and hanging out with them. You know, Old Man Logan and everybody. Yeah. This sounds as fun as second breakfast. 11Cs? Afternoon tea? Dinner? Supper? Yeah, but what about second breakfast? It's called eating an apple. By Tama. New guild orders. So at the top of the hour, we'll look at stuff. I'll make a run on the Datacron and stuff here. So, if anybody wants me to get that pack, then by all means. Me. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Thirsty Thursday. I've got multiple windows open since I got the link to this GoFundMe and stuff. Of course, Discord's blowing up because it's TV. Operations coming up here in a second. Keeps going good. So yeah, get your questions in. If you haven't said hello, say hello. And then let me get to the top of the hour. We'll get everything, get all the resources we need, and then I'll make a run of the stuff. So. Yeah, far we can push the limits there, skewers. We looked at mods, didn't we? Yeah. Did I look at Datacron stuff? Yeah. You need the extra goodies. Yarrrr! Welcome to a Thirsty Thursday stream. Yarrrr. All right. Chat's going. We got everything going. We're just waiting for the top of the hour. Good. Good. So fulfilling, yum. Let me make sure I didn't get the cash. I knew I was forgetting something. Something about